Well, it has been a fantastic week out here in Japan, and if you actually watched my update back on Tuesday, I was talking about the fact that we have been seeing such warm weather across the country thus far this season that sea surface temperatures just off the coastline of the Sea of Japan actually a little bit warmer than average. The thing with that, though, is once you get that cold air, the really cold air coming in out of Siberia, that means more moisture to be picked up out here. So finally, we are getting an abundance of snowfall and hopefully starting to catch back up to where we should be this time of year. But to put it in perspective, though, we are very happy about the snow, but we are still about a third less than we were at this time last year at most of the ski and snowboard resorts across this region. But hey, this week it has been definitely a present, because what we have been looking at is still even more snowfall. Parts of Aomori Prefecture, you could see an additional 50 centimeters going through Thursday and the Friday. And even from Monday into Wednesday, some of the snow totals are just incredible. Over towards northern Hokkaido, one station there reported 270 centimeters of fresh snow. That is 9 feet of snowfall. And to put that in perspective, I got a video actually from that town. I took this from NHK World this morning. I'm on there Monday through Friday in the morning hours if you guys want to watch. But look at that. People just kind of digging out from bottom up, and that is not a snow accumulation over the course of weeks. That is just a 48-hour period from this latest storm. So that is some great news, and to basically reflect that, most resorts are completely open, operating at a normal pace right now. Even Hakuba, this time last week, including Happo One, was kind of struggling. And now you got most of the runs open. So some fantastic news over there. The depth is why. Actually, it was over towards Zao, 170 centimeters, that is. Minakami, 140 centimeters. Kagura, the heaviest snow, 150 centimeter base there. You've just been higher elevation, getting more snow than everybody else. But even in some of the lower elevation areas, this is what the official depth is for Hakuba, for example, 85 centimeters. But higher up you go, the more snow there is. In some areas, well over 100 centimeters. And if you are visiting Hokkaido, this is some great news out here for you. Parts of Niseko at the base, and I say top, is actually the base, 120 centimeters there. Kiroro, 265 centimeter official depth. Keep in mind, I know Niseko is more famous, but Kiroro, you've actually been getting stronger winds from the northwest there, and you have about twice as much snowfall at the base of that resort than Niseko. If you're visiting this area, I suggest checking that one out. A lot more powder to be found. But that is what the picture looks like right now. And keep in mind as well, that's continuing to change, because we've still seen snowfall here on Thursday. We could have a little bit more than that. I don't think any of it's melting off, though. Temperatures staying on the cold side, at least throughout the week and into next week. We're not going to get any melting snow. Thankfully, finally, that word, I want to get rid of that in our vocabulary until March or April. So right now, Friday, we have these northwesterly winds coming in. Friday morning, we're still going to be seeing some snow, especially there across parts of Tohoku, even Hokuriku. By the afternoon hours, things are going to start to taper off, though. We got a little bit of a high coming in, but the big thing is the winds start to change in from the southeast towards the northwest. The reason is we have our southern coast low working its way through. If you are not heading to the mountains, you're just staying in Tokyo this week, you're going to be seeing snowfall as well. And whenever we see snow in Tokyo, that means the mountains are just going to be getting a good amount of the white stuff. Let's take a look at this. So this is Saturday morning. Now on Saturday, I don't want to give any specific totals, and I have our 3-day forecast for Sugaike. That's where Tokyo Snow Club is heading out to this weekend. Check them out on their website, tokyosnowclub.com. But really, we have several low pressure areas forming up here. The big thing that I do want to note, though, is that we have the dip in the jet stream coming in with that southern coast low. So even though we have storms off towards the north, I do expect enough cold air to come in set by Saturday night. We're going to be seeing that CFX snow machine really crank up out here, along with the moisture from the south. That means a lot of instability inshore. I know I'm kind of rambling here, but you're going to have a lot of snowfall to go around, all the way from definitely inland areas of Tokyo, higher elevations across the Japanese Alps. No doubt it's going to be snowing Saturday night into Sunday morning. And this is by Sunday 9 a.m. Look at that, our low pulling towards the east, and we have those strong northwesterly winds coming in out of Siberia. Just kind of showing you the wind displacement here, where these lines are coming across. But this is something I've showed in the past before, and this is a big thing on Sunday, by the way. You have those mountains here across North Korea. You get the winds coming this way and this way. They're actually looping around these mountains. You can see it on our model outlook. When those streams come together, it forms this extra powerful band right in there, and that's going to smash right in the Hokuriku. I think some areas could see, dare I say, about 50 centimeters on Sunday alone. That is just based on my thoughts right now, and that could be at some of the higher elevations, but some of you might just be exceptionally happy. There's your snow totals, by the way, heading through Monday. It's going to be pretty decent all the way around across many of these locations. So here's our 3-day outlook for Sugaike. That's where we're headed this week. Everybody wants to know. Well, Friday, flurries, light flurries, actually 1 to 2 centimeters. As I mentioned, most of that's going to be in the morning hours, maybe midday, but it's going to taper off by the afternoon with those winds shifting in from the other direction. Still, temperatures pretty decent, -5 there on Saturday. You have a warm front coming up, but it's not going to get above freezing. Sunny morning, if you're going to get out there and you want to enjoy good visibility, Saturday morning, that's the time to do it. The afternoon hours, we're going to start to see that snow set in. Going to be heavy through the overnight hours, and all day Sunday, by the way, as well. You could see about 20 to 30 centimeters. As I mentioned, I didn't write it down officially 50, but could happen in a few locations. Dirty word there, but maybe it might happen. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, the Japan winter weather outlook. You might be thinking, this is the second time we are getting snowfall in Tokyo this season. Well, actually, this was put out about 2 months ago. JMA does expect most of the Sea of Japan coastline to get above average snowfall this year. So, hey, you might get some more snow in some of these resorts a little bit farther down towards the west and south. Hokuriku, below average. We are catching up, but like I said, we're about a third at what we should be for this time of year. But at this point, we have a base. We have fresh powder. That's all people care about. Get out there and enjoy it, guys. Got a few things I do want to let you know if you are still watching. A pretty long video I put together here. Check out the links below. You got Tokyo Snow Club, Never Summer. Also, I put this on here. Dennis, he made a fantastic video in it a few times. A couple bottles of sake in and absolutely drunk, but it's a fantastic video edit, so please go check that out. If you want to put together a video edit, if you're coming out with Tokyo Snow Club, do so as well. There's going to be a contest at the end of the season, or you can send me your videos and I can put it in my edit. I don't care. All right, guys, stay safe.